Another case I tried about 8 years ago, involved a young man that had both legs cut off in a rail yard. Literally, he called his father with his cell phone, holding his legs in his hand. And again, it was a situation where the railroad took the position that it was totally his fault. They manufactured evidence and said that he had called their office while he was in the intensive care unit. They managed to put one of his legs back on. He had 36 surgeries in total, and indicated that it was all his fault. Now, of course, he was under the influence of morphine at the time. We questioned whether that conversation ever took place, but we were lucky enough to have the chief of the burn unit at the University of Louisville Hospital come in and testify, and he looked at the jury and told them to believe anything that someone would say when they're under that load of medication would be absolutely ludicrous. And again, they did some things to try to hide evidence, which we caught. After we tried it for a week and we beat the devil out of them, they called me on Saturday afternoon. I was in my office preparing cross-examination for their expert witnesses the next week. And this was Zurich Insurance Company, as a matter of fact. They had one of the reps call me from New York and say, well, we're prepared to offer you $4 million now to settle your case, and we'll do what's called a structured settlement, which is actually guaranteed payouts over a 30-year period. And they said if he lives to his normal life expectancy, he'll receive $6.4 million. Well, I didn't think that was enough money. And one of the things that we do, this is a team approach. I got my client on the phone. I was fully aware of the fact that if the jury believed the railroad's version of the story, he'd be a 28-year-old guy with missing a leg, with $500,000 plus in medical bills, plus more medical bills in the future because he needs an artificial leg every 3 years. I told him what I thought. I said, I don't think that's enough money. And he said, well, if you don't think it's enough money, let's keep pressing on. And we saw the judge the next Monday. And of course, the railroad lawyers ran in there and said, well, Judge, we want you to know that we offered them $4 million over the weekend, and they better take the money. And the judge looked at both of us, and he winked, and he says, boys, it sounds like you're in a game of Texas Hold'em, and you're both all in. The jury returned a verdict in that case of $9.33 million.